The rain that fell on South Georgia late last week is finally reaching north central Florida. Researchers from the United States Geological Survey say that river levels along the Santa Fe will be at flood level by this week. TV 20's Chris Gilmer joins us. And Chris, what impact will this have for folks who live along that river?
Paige, people living along the river are used to seeing fluctuating water levels, sometimes up to 40 feet. The Suwannee River Water Management District at this point is just encouraging people living nearby to keep a close eye on conditions.
Well, it's a result of more than half of the Suwannee River Basin lying in Georgia.
Since dry conditions in our area help prompt a series of wildfires, it only seems appropriate that we get some water to help cool things off. But Megan Wetherington with the Suwannee River Water Management District says too much of a good thing in Georgia may be leading to a bit of a problem for some living along the Suwannee and Santa Fe rivers.
Last month, they got a lot of rain up there, in some areas up to 16 inches over the month. So what that caused is the rivers in Georgia, which are tributaries to the Suwannee, to flood, and that is coming downhill towards us.
Because of the surge in water already flowing down the Suwannee, it's hard for the Santa Fe River to feed into it, which many scientists say is the recipe for a backwater flood along the Santa Fe.
Walking down to the bridge here, it's a little bit coming up, and again, it's pretty much due to what's backing up. My guess at this point of the game at what's happening down on the Suwannee River. I'm technically standing in the Santa Fe River at the 129 bridge in Suwannee County. Now you can tell that the water around me has quickly risen over the past few days, and if you actually take a look behind me at this concrete slope, that's normally where the water is supposed to meet the parking lot. And as you can see, the water has quickly moved up and is encroaching upon the roadway. But residents are more worried about getting sustained rain to make sure that history doesn't repeat itself. We're at low levels. Like I say, it appears to be a replay of what's happening last year, and unless we get some big rainstorms, it's probably going to get into a very low water situation like we had running right up to the Debbie storm middle of last year. The USGS hasn't released information about when they expect the river to crest yet, but the Santa Fe at Three Rivers is currently at 17.5 feet. It's expected to reach a minor flood level of 19 feet by Tuesday. Chris Gilmore, TV 20 News.